3 million years ago, long before humans walked the earth, our earliest ancestors lived under a constant, terrifying shadow. The dawn sky wasn't a symbol of hope, it was the hunting ground of giants. Imagine a world where the apex predator wasn't a lion or a leopard, but a bird, a massive eagle with a wingspan wider than a man is tall, silently gliding miles above, its eyes capable of spotting you from across the plains. These weren't just birds, they were skyborne terrors, and our ancestors were their prey. For decades, paleontologists were baffled by strange twin puncture wounds found on ancient hominin skulls. Were they from leopards? An ancient murder mystery. The truth was far more chilling. The marks were a perfect match for the talons of a giant eagle. The evidence, like the famous Tong child fossil, tells a horrifying story. These raptors would snatch our ancestors from the ground, their powerful talons crushing bone as easily as paper. This constant threat from above shaped us in ways we're only now beginning to understand. Have you ever wondered what made humans so smart? What if I told you it wasn't a grand plan, but sheer terror? For millions of years, our ancestors weren't the hunters. They were the hunted, and their most terrifying predator wasn't a big cat lurking in the shadows, but a giant eagle, a monster that owned the sky. This is the cognitive buffer hypothesis. When the environment is deadly and unpredictable, intelligence becomes the ultimate survival tool. These aerial predators were relentless, forcing our ancestors to get smarter, to communicate, to seek shelter in caves, and even to pick up the first stone tools as weapons. Every shadow that passed overhead was a life-or-death test. Those who learned, adapted, and cooperated survived. They passed on their genes, and with each generation, our intelligence grew. It was an evolutionary arms race against death from above, a crucible that forged the very minds we have today.